Tonight, a Rutherford County family telling Fox 17 News that they fear for their own safety and the safety of two young boys they used to foster.
As Fox 17 News' Amanda Chen shows us, the family doesn't think the State Department of Children's Services is doing enough to protect the children in foster care.
It's a calling that families don't take lightly. With the critical need for foster care families in the state, some have answered that call. But it came at a cost for one family who feels the system as a whole needs to do better.
They're just rambunctious and loud and very happy. And
having an adopted sister himself, William Rodriguez and his wife always felt a calling to help children in the foster care system. In December of 2022, Rodriguez and his wife received a call that would change their lives forever. They ended up taking in 4 children. Everyone involved decided it was in the children's best interest to separate the older 2 due to behavior issues, so the Rodriguez family kept the 2 young boys.
And it seemed like, you love them and treated them like your own.
yeah, that's one thing that we did was we didn't see them as guests in our home. We saw them as our boys.
Rodriguez says they had been fully supportive of the boys' biological parents. Through court documents given to us by Rodriguez and his attorney, we found the boys were adjudicated dependent and neglected by their biological parents in 2022 and 2023. The documents also claim the biological parents of domestic violence to all 4 children in 2022, with another physical abuse claim against the biological father in February of 2020.
We did everything we could to guide the parents. We prayed for them. We would have visitations. We'd meet them. We'd give them advice.
Rodriguez and his wife felt nothing had changed and became even more concerned after attempts from the Department of Children's Services to get the boys back with the biological parents did not work out. And while Rodriguez understands how great reunification can be for families, he didn't feel like the boys would be safe going back. The Rodriguez family ended up filing a petition for adoption and termination of parental rights in White County. The family couldn't imagine life without the boys. But after having the boys for almost a year, Rodriguez says shortly after they filed the petition for adoption, a social worker for DCS picked the boys up from school. That's the last time the Rodriguez family saw the boys, with no notice or chance to prepare the boys or say goodbye. While this case is going through the court system, the boys are with another family.
I'm a combat veteran, and I've been deployed, and I've come home and stuff, and everybody has their own struggles, but nothing quite like not knowing where they're at.
So why is he sharing his story? While hesitant at first to speak with us, he feels the system must change.
I think it goes beyond the boys. I know what I want for the boys, and I want the best for them. I want them to be able to go to the best home they can and be able to experience what a loving home is, what somebody caring for you is. But statewide, I really would, and I plan to do whatever I can, but I really would like for somebody to look at what's going on, because these are the voices that are not heard.
Rodriguez also feels DCS violated the Foster Parent Bill of Rights, which states the department shall provide timely written notification of changes in the case plan or termination of the placement and the reasons for the changes or termination of placement to the foster parent or parents. He also feels DCS did not take the boys' best interest at heart and feels the department took the boys away from them as soon as they filed a petition with the court, not acknowledging the safe home the boys had been in for a year. A report from the Tennessee Commission on Children and Youth shows Tennessee had the highest rate of foster care instability in the nation from 2016 to 2020. I reached out to DCS to ask if this is typical protocol and requested an explanation of the Foster Parent Bill of Rights. A spokesperson tells me due to this case pending in the court system, they cannot comment.
Nobody should care about some percentage of reunification if you're not looking at the whole picture, if you're not looking at, what does that home that I'm sending them back to look like?
For Rodriguez, he's not stopping anytime soon.
As for what's next, the Rodriguez family is still fighting for the boys in court. Reporting in the studio, I'm Amanda Chin, Fox 17 News, your Code Red station.